Good morning, everyone. It's Sakan here. I'm at the beautiful Village Green Cafe and Retreat on a hot Monday morning in northern Thailand. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my life's philosophy. And that comes from the four agreements. If you've been following me or you know me, then you know that I talk about this philosophy quite often. But if you're new to the journey, then I hope that you gain something new out of this. So, The Four Agreements is a book written by a man named Don Miguel Ruiz, and it is a philosophy and book of wisdom that originates from Toltec knowledge or Toltec wisdom. So Toltec is a civilization from Central America. I don't know too much about them, but maybe perhaps I'll take some time to research. But the Four Agreements, what is it about? What are the agreements? The agreements are pretty much promises that you make to yourself every day on a daily basis to try to improve your life, your mindset, and also to affect those around you in a positive manner. So let's get into them. Number one is be impeccable with your word. And in this case, be impeccable means to be perfect, to be without sin in the things that you say. Why is this important? Because our word as human beings is like magic. It's one of the most powerful tools we have, and we tend to take it for granted. So what do we need to do with our word? We need to use it in a direction of peace and love, and to avoid gossip at all costs. And we need to never speak against ourselves. So it's a common habit of people is to put themselves down. And if you're impeccable with your word, whatever you say, you're never going to harm yourself. You're only going to boost yourself up. You're only going to boost others up. You're going to speak again in the direction of truth and love and sincerity. So be impeccable with your word. Be very careful with what you say. Speak with integrity. If you say something, make sure that you follow through. Make sure that you do it. Agreement number two, that is, don't take anything personally. This one is super powerful because what other people say or do has really nothing to do with you. What other people do is merely a projection of their own reality, of their own dream. So if you can follow this agreement, you will no longer be a victim of needless suffering. You won't be controlled by other people's words, actions, or feelings. You can finally free yourself. Again, don't take anything personally. It has nothing to do with you. Focus on your own reality. Focus on your own movie. Right? It's about you. So don't worry about other people's opinions. Agreement number three, that is, don't make assumptions. So don't make assumptions. It's really important. How do we do that? We have to have the courage to ask questions, to make communication clear. We have to express what we want, and we have to do it in a brave manner, because it's difficult to ask questions. We tend to avoid asking the difficult questions, most importantly to ourselves and to the people around us, the ones that we love, because we tend to not want to know the truth, okay? And it's better to ask these questions so it would clear up any drama, misunderstandings, and the senselessness and sadness that always follows from making assumptions. So again, try to have the courage to ask the necessary questions, keep communication clear with your friends and loved ones, and we'll move on to the next agreement, which is always do your best. So we need an agreement to solidify and cement all the other agreements, and this one is as important, if not the most important one, and that is to always do your best. And your best is going to change whether you're sick or you're tired, or you're feeling happy or you're feeling sad. The simple rule is just do your best. Don't give more, don't give less. That way, when we look back upon the things that we did, we never have to fall into regret, self-judgment, and self-abuse, right? Because we could only do our best with our knowledge at the time. And as long as you know in your heart that you did your best, there would be nothing to worry about because you gave it your all. And so from this day on, I hope that you try to do your best and that you do everything with sincerity. So anyway, this is a quick intro to the 4 agreements, and I was introduced to the book luckily by my friend John Lucien Ouellette. He gave it to me the day before I left to Thailand, which is incredible. And it took me a year and a half before I actually read it. But after I read it, it resonated with me, and I've followed it ever since, or at least tried to. Of course, it's difficult. Sometimes I fail, but again, it's just a matter of trying until you master it. And anytime I speak about it, the 4 agreements, to other people, anytime I introduce it to them, their eyes light up. They love it. They fall in love with it. They see it, and it just clicks with them. Again, it's so good. It's so truthful, and it's so honest that it just resonates. So I hope this resonates with your life, and I hope you get introduced to it. And if not, then I'm sure there's other life philosophy that you can follow that can help improve your life. And I think this time everybody needs it. So be good to yourself, be good to other people, and thank you for following the journey. I love you all. Peace and best wishes.
I hope you enjoyed that clip of my channel, Sakan Lam. If you did, click that subscribe button so that you can stay in tune for any future notifications from our channel. Good luck in training.